Hey guys, what's up? It's SimFam here with another Sims 4 build video. I actually am doing things a little bit differently today, so it's not an actual build video, my bad there. It is a create a sim video. So I've been wanting to come out with more create a sim videos, and so this was a really great excuse to make one. This is my Golden Ages Sims Smart Challenge submission. And this is Petunia Globetrotter. So I finally picked the body to kind of develop her from, and here I am just messing with some of her features. So Petunia Globetrotter is like every other grandma. She loves her family and her grandchildren. She enjoys knitting, as you'll see later on when I do her house build video. And when I finish this video, you'll see a little bit of that knitting passion there. And then she also loves to bake and can make circles around the youth of today. But there's one thing that makes Petunia very unique, and that is that she is a go-go dancer. So yes, when I do build her house, or when I upload that video, I've already built it, you guys will see that she has a mid-century kind of like groovy inspired home. It's got a butterfly roof. And it's got some mid-century windows and doors and things like that on it. The inside is extremely mid-century retro, kind of like a 1970s vibe. I've got the linoleum in the kitchen. It's got wood paneling. It's got the green carpet, all kinds of cool things. But what makes her home really unique is that when you guys go down to the basement, there is a go-go bar. So I will be uploading that video next, and you guys can see that one and check it out. It's super cool. So now I am just looking at her main outfit. You know, I almost went super go-go-y with like, you know, a nice flower powered kind of dress. Obviously I wanted to use the white go-go boots. I just got the laundry day pack and those boots went perfect, so I'm glad I did that. But I did end up deciding to put her in a little bit of a different outfit instead for her everyday. So for her typical go-go outfit, I kind of used a mix of like retro with modern. So she's a little bit more towards an exotic dancer these days versus go-go, because go-go is kind of retro, and that's kind of, you know, out the window. So she's a little bit more risque nowadays, and so I do end up changing her outfit into something a little bit more exotic. I loved these white retro pointed glasses, so I put those on her in a lot of her outfits. And I really wanted to add a necklace as well. I feel like she's the type of grandma who definitely accessorizes. And I decided that she would still be kind of obsessed with that blonde Becky look from the 70s, so I gave her some blonde hair. And I figure she's the kind of woman who, you know, has to keep in shape a bit because she's, you know, always dancing. So I gave her body a little bit more of a fit shape versus what a lot of elders would have, but I added a little bit of weight around her hips. I feel like that's somewhere that people would gain weight as they get older. The makeup was super fun with her. There's a lot of makeups that I don't use very often in this game, but since, you know, she's like super 70s flower power and she's a little bit older, so she kind of likes to experiment with her makeup to make herself feel younger. So I definitely went all out with the makeup for her on a lot of her other outfits as well. And I love this hairstyle. I'm not so sure this hairstyle is exactly 70s. I think more 90s when I see it, but I don't know, it just looks so cute and like young. I picture her as somebody that tries to be a little bit hip. So here I am changing the outfit to something that's a little bit different. Not so much go-go as maybe like a little bit of retro with that leopard print, and then the bottom I wanted to keep it kind of like a panty because she's more of an exotic dancer nowadays. Like she actually has a pole in her go-go bar that she dances on. If you guys notice, the bottoms are knitted, so the story behind those is that she knitted them herself. There's also several rugs in her actual home that you guys will see later on that she knitted herself as well. So this is her formal outfit. I kind of imagine that like this dress, it's kind of older. It's probably like a 1940s, 50s style. So I imagine that maybe it was her mother's and her mother gave it to her. And so now I am doing her athletic outfit. I almost went with like the ice skater outfit, but that just feels so specific. So I want her to have something she can wear no matter what she's doing. So I chose that little black jumpsuit with a little retro ponytail hair scarf for her hair. So now we're working on her pajamas. I gave her one of those retro kind of headscarves you see women wearing in the old movies sometimes. And I'm not really sure what they're called because it's not necessarily a bonnet. And I put her in a little silk nightgown as well with some little retro bunny slippers. And now I'm looking for her party outfit. This is the outfit that I go super go-go on. So I really wanted you guys to know that she's a go-go dancer in this outfit. And I feel like maybe if I put this outfit as her everyday outfit, I may have got more votes. I've not gotten a whole lot of votes with my submission, but I'm not super down about it. I know this contest is a little bit different from the last one. So because everybody realized how much traction their accounts could pick up doing these Spark challenges, there are so many people now who have entered this one who did not follow the rules at all, and they're really getting in the way of like searching to vote for other people. So I know when I was looking to vote for everybody, maybe 1 out of every 20 submissions was actually a real submission. So it was quite frustrating, and I feel like that might be part of what's keeping votes so low for everybody. And I know the last one we all submitted, and then I think there was like 2 weeks of voting. So if I'm understanding correctly this time, we just submit and vote at the same time. So this is all going to be over on the 29th. You have until the 29th to submit, if I remember right, or 27th. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it, but I think it said that after that voting was over. So it's a little bit different than the last competition. And last time I submitted really late. So I kind of like that they've done it this way this time. I feel like it's a little bit more fair, especially for the early birds. You know, I am a true believer that like if you're going to be early, responsible on time, you should get the worm, even though I'm not that type of person usually. Last time I actually submitted it, it was 1 a.m. my time, but since the competition was on Pacific time, I submitted it, I think it was like 10 or 11 p.m. Pacific time, or Pacific time. So I was able to actually get it through there. I was one of the last submissions, which means I showed up first. So they were like sorted, if you sorted them by newest, because you can't sort them by oldest, which I think is a load of crap. But if you sorted them by newest, I was like one of the first ones. And so I feel like that's why I got so many votes in the wedding one. But my idea was kind of unique too. It was a zoo. And I also submitted the aquarium separately. And so for this one, I feel like I kind of just went with a stereotype, kind of like a, no, it's kind of been done before. It's not really too unique. There was a couple people on there that had like dancing grandmas or cougar grandmas, you know, so I definitely wasn't alone. I didn't have a whole lot of time to think about it. I noticed that there was like a week left in the competition, so I wanted to hurry up and get my submission put in. But there was one user, I'm trying to remember what their name is. As soon as I think of it, I'm definitely going to put it in the description below for you guys. So be sure to check out the description. But yeah, there was one person who submitted a couple different things, and one of them was like an anime designing grandma, and she looked super cool. Another one was I can't remember what you call it, but it's someone who like studies ants. I believe there's the same person who also did the pyramids, so I think it's like one of the top ones right now. So basically she's like an archaeologist, and she digs up this site and ends up with this ghost that moves in with her, and she lives in a pyramid because she, you know, spent all these years digging up pyramids, and so she loves pyramids. I thought it was a super cool concept. It's a super cool build, and you guys should definitely check that one out. And here I am just kind of playing with the poses, trying to figure out which one I want to use. There wasn't too many really great ones. I really hated that you didn't see her go-go boots in the photo as well, so that was really quite depressing. But yeah, if you guys liked this video, please give me a big thumbs up and hit the big red subscribe button below. And let me know what you think of Petunia, and be on the lookout for my next video, which is the GoGo Granny's Groovy Home. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.